action. It is the playoffs, and it's back again for both these clubs. It's an all-Canadian affair here in round one between the Calgary Flames and the Toronto Maple Leafs. First two games will be hosted here in Scotiabank Arena. And starting goaltenders, you could probably predict that part as the faceoff comes to center here. And the puck's about to be dropped for game one. Here we go. And the draw one back by the Flames. They come inside the line, trying to get to the net. Campbell in for Toronto, and I believe Markstrom for Calgary. Here's Nylander. Up to Brody. He finds Nylander. Inside the Calgary zone, drops it back to Brody. At the point for Riley. He circles around. Plays it back over to Matthews, looking for a shooting lane. He plays it back to Riley. Toronto passing here in the early going, and it comes out of the zone. Off an interception by Calgary. Brody. Matthews. Here's Marner ahead. Up for Nylander, racing into the corner after it. Giordano's there first. Here's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk through center. Calgary in over the Toronto line, trying to get to the goal. Stolen back by Matthews and flipped into the zone. Here now, going after it, Tanev. And here's Ritchie dropping it back to Hall. He'll flip it in, far side. Meeting there on the far corner is Matthew Tkachuk, and the Flames get it back to center. Backlund inside the zone. Getting it to the net. Monahan poked away by Jack Campbell. Still no shots on goal for either team. We're almost halfway through the first period of game one. Here's a hit there. Kashe going after it. Brandon Tanev has it here in his own end. Plays to Backlund. Ahead to Lindholm. Here's Lindholm for the Calgary Flames. Looking for a lane. Knocked back out by Justin Hall. And he flips it down the ice. That was before the red line, so it's an icing call. Well, 9:33 gone in this first period, and there's not much to be said other than both teams are defending well. Still no shots on goal for either side. Face-off coming left side of the net. And that's one back by Tavares. Muzzin controls in his own end, plays it ahead to Kashe. Kashe trying to get in deep. Hannafin's there first. And the Flames have possession again. Ryan, in his own end, finds Levo. Here's Josh Levo, gives it away. Kashe again picks it up and clears it wide of the Calgary net. Ritchie centers in front. Kashe! Big save. Markstrom on the first shot on goal for Toronto in this playoff. Yep. Great look for the Maple Leafs. That pass and left open in the slot is Andre Kashe to get the chance away, and Jacob Markstrom had to be quick, closing the legs there. Draw one back. The Flames have control. It's Anderson in his own end. Gave it away, but regains it to Levo. Here's Dubé. Here come the Flames. Big hit there. Toronto has the puck again. Spezza down the ice. That was over the red line, so no icing. Mikheyev after Hannafin in the corner. Now Ryan kept in by Liljegren. He shoots! Glove stop. Markstrom seeing that through some traffic in front. 5:49 to go in period one here in game one. The Flames and the Leafs tied at 0. You can just see the chance, but a great defensive play here by Liljegren. He sees Dubé coming in looking for that centering pass across and doesn't let that happen by checking his man and taking the puck away. Draw one back. Here in the Calgary zone, it's picked up by Lindholm. He has possession, and here comes Calgary with 5 minutes to go in the first. Hit along the boards there. Dermott to Spezza. He finds Mikheyev, flips it wide of the Calgary net. Bouncing in front, Simmons was there. He can't settle it down. The Flames regain it. Here's Calgary. Dennis Malgin, the former Leaf, gave it away. Simmons back to Mikheyev. Over to Dermott. Red line and in again. Spezza trying to steal it from Valimaki. Backlund ahead. Here's Malgin. Circles to the puck in his own zone. Gets it ahead to Shillington. Here's Lindholm trying to get a shot. Blocked again by the Maple Leafs. Picked up here. And here they come. Here's a chance. That pass across in front of the goal. Didn't work out. Bunting drops it back to Kokkonen. He'll play it over. Brody, a shot. Stop there. Rebound. Kokkonen. That's stopped by Markstrom. Shillington. Backlund. Back into the Calgary zone. Here comes Toronto again. That pass back to Kokkonen. Weaving in, trying to get a shot to the goal. Doesn't matter. That'll do it for one. The Maple Leafs and the Flames tied at 0 after one here tonight in game one. Shots to go in the game are 4-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The hits are 6-4 Toronto. Faceoffs 2 aside. No power plays. Toronto did not allow a shot in that first period. Welcome into the second period of play here in game one between the Flames and the Maple Leafs. Another wonderful playoff round, and this one is going to be entertaining. It's all Canadian. Draw one back, Brody off the boards and in. That's going to be icing, as Martyr does not get to it first. And the face-off back to the right side of the Toronto net. Matthews to take it here for Toronto. He wins it back to Brody. Toronto has control in their own end. That's played ahead to Nylander. Looking up ice. Giordano. Here's Giordano at center. And he'll circle back. Now looks to get ahead. Poked off his stick. Here comes William Nylander to the net. He's stopped by Markstrom. Holding on. Well, an early shot here in the second period. The chances for the Maple Leafs, they create them off those turnover opportunities, and you could see the chance there. There was no mistake. Face-off coming again. Maple Leafs will look to win this one as well. They do not. Tanev finds his man Tkachuk up ice. To Gaudreau. In come the Flames. Still no shots on goal. Here's Matthews. Plays it back across. Trying to find Nylander, who is going to the net again. Monahan turns it over. Here's Morgan Rielly. Fakes his way inside. Stolen back by Tkachuk. A nice play by the Flames. Giordano through center. In over the Toronto line. Couldn't get it to the net. Right back out. And now Ritchie in all alone in the Calgary zone. Nick Ritchie gets around. He shoots. Stopped by Markstrom. Giordano. Here's Backlund, kept in by the Maple Leafs. This is the earliest start in playoff history, a 3:10 p.m. start. Here's Tanev. Lindholm in. That chance blocked off a shin pad. That's played over the cachet. He finds Hall. Still no shots for the Flames. Can you believe it? Here's John Tavares. Tried to race his way to the net. He drops it back to Cachet. Setting up Muzzin. Back over to Hall. That shot goes wide of the net. Lindholm in the corner of the Calgary end to Balgan. Hanifin turns it over. Ritchie goes back to his own zone, plays it across to Muzzin. Muzzin goes behind his net. Past the halfway mark in this game, the Flames still without a shot. Toronto, I believe, has 6. Here's Muzzin. Ritchie ahead fighting Tavares. In over the line. Fakes his way in. Has Ritchie going to the net. He'll play it back. He finds Dermott at the point over to Liljegren. That shot is blocked on its way to the net. Hanifin for Calgary along the boards. It's picked up Dermott in front, trying to find Cachet. That pass out of the reach and back down to the Toronto zone. Campbell played it back behind for Dermott. He gets it ahead to Ritchie, finding John Tavares on the right wing and in. Here's Tavares. Slows down, drops back to Liljegren. That giveaway to Levo, and here come the Flames. Levo gave it away along the boards, gets it back in front. Ryan, a shot. Stopped by Campbell, the first shot on goal for Calgary in this playoff. Spezza back into the Calgary zone. Here's Valimaki now for the Flames. Circles and gets it ahead to Lucic. Here comes Calgary, has some room. In, big hit there. Mikheyev over to Brody, back to Spezza. Here come the Maple Leafs. What a play by Spezza. But it rolls off his stick and too far to regain. Here's Lucic. 2 minutes just about to go in the second. Chance here. Robinson, he stopped. They score! Under 2 minutes to go in the period. The Calgary Flames have struck first. And it didn't take much. Only 3 shots on goal. Well, just look at the chance. A great kick stop by Campbell, but Simmons doesn't get back into the play fast enough, and the Flames backhand it by the pad side of Jack Campbell. Late 1-0 lead here for Calgary in Game 1. Well, the faceoff will come back to center ice. 1:56 still to go in the second period. Draw one back by the Flames. Giordano at center. Gets it ahead to Lucic. Nylander picked him with the puck, and here comes William Nylander. Drops it back to Matthews in front of the goal. Tried to settle it down. Marner's shot was blocked through the traffic. Giordano. Here's a far pass. Gets by Brody and down into the Toronto zone. Not enough for icing. 5 seconds to go in the period. Far pass off a skate. And that will do it for the second period of play. Calgary with a late goal in the second period leads 1-0 after 2 here in Game 1. Shots to go in the game, 6 for the Leafs with none, 3 for the Flames with 1. The hits 7 for Toronto, faceoffs 4 aside, no power plays. Toronto's looking like the better team, yet they trail 1-0 after 2. Welcome into the third period of play here in Game 1. The Maple Leafs are down 1-0. The draw, one back here by Calgary. Giordano in his own end gave it away to Matthews. Here's Austin Matthews going to the net, fakes in with a great try there, but it's steered aside by Markstrom. Kept in by Matthews. Gaudreau taken down. Tanev Here's Matthew Tkachuk in his own end. Riley is after him, but they don't force the puck. Now in the zone, Monahan finding Gaudreau. Here's William Nylander. Nylander steaming in with a shot, and Markstrom again has the answer, holding on for Calgary. Well, let's be honest here, for both teams, the chances haven't been high quality. They've been simple shots to the net. There hasn't been a lot of open ice. This is what happens when it comes into the playoffs. There's barely any high-scoring games. It's always tight, and it's hard to get the puck to the net. Draw one back. Tavares tried to dig it free, but Gaudreau got it off the draw. And controls for Calgary to Monahan. In his own end, he can't get it out. Tanev now picks up the puck and gets it ahead to Tkachuk. Here come the Flames. Riley's there and steals it back. Ahead to Kase. Here's Kase in to the net. He scores! Off the post and in. This one's tied at 1. A pretty goal for Kase, and this one is tied. Yeah, a big goal for Andre Kase, and he did it all himself. Got through 2D and put it at the net with no mistake. I feel Jacob Markstrom could have had that. He needed to get the pad over a little bit more, and the stop would have been made. Here's Kase again, faking, he shoots. Stopped by Markstrom. Andre Kase hot. Here's Tavares' shot. That's blocked in front. Hanifin. Toronto full of life all of a sudden as Tavares picks it up. Gave it away to Backlund. Muzzin takes him down. Tavares back. Lindholm got his stick on it. Back to Backlund. Muzzin can't get it out of the zone. Here's a shot to the net. Morgan, he scores! In front of the net. Dennis Morgan didn't take long. Calgary's back in front, 2-1. And again, it didn't take much. Jack Campbell doesn't get the pad down again. The same play as last time, but this one Campbell should have easily had. And actually, we're going to have a goaltending change here. Keith's seen enough of little shots finding their way in the back of the net here for the Calgary Flames, and Joseph Woll is going to make his first playoff appearance with the Maple Leafs. Yeah, I believe Campbell could be definitely a lot sharper tonight. I think both goals he should have been able to keep out, but you can't save everything, and sometimes it's just not your night. Tonight, it's not Jack Campbell's night at all. Yep. Few shots, 2 goals for the Calgary Flames. And a goaltending change results for the Maple Leafs. So here we go. Joseph Woll making his first playoff appearance. Down 2-1 here in the third. Draw one. It's picked up by Ryan. He brings it in the zone. Looks to get it to the front of the goal. Along the boards. That's dumped in behind. Muzzin was going after it. Picks it up and gets it up to Mikheyev. Here's Ilya Mikheyev right wing and in the Calgary zone. Tried to drop it back off. That didn't work out. Hanifin. Here's Dylan Dubé at center. He's trying to kill the clock a little more. Ryan in the Toronto zone. Hall took him down. Simmons to Spezza. Here come the Leafs. Maybe an odd man rush. Hall clears it in far side. Meeting there is Mikheyev. And Anderson stole it off his stick. And right back out to center come the Flames. 7.5 to go. It's a 2-1 Calgary lead. Spezza to Muzzin. Marner ahead. Here's Wayne Simmons racing through center ice. Hall got it back. And he tries to find help. Now gets it in. Finds Marner. Here's Matthews. Couldn't get it to the net. They got a stick on him. Great play by the Flames to get back and defend against Austin Matthews. Matthews gets it back. And he stopped. Rebound, it's in. I believe Mikheyev got a piece. And we're tied again. 2-2. It's actually Mitch Marner. So a big goal for Mitch Marner, and this one is tied at 2. Leafs have tied it again here in the third period. That's twice this period that they've had to tie the game. Brody brings it in for the Maple Leafs. He has Nylander going to the net, and Markstrom saw that. Tkachuk kept in by Toronto. Marner sets it back to Brody. He shoots. That's tipped off the goal post. Matthews threw it back in the net. Markstrom's going to hold on. 2:49 to go in the third. Tied at 2 here in Game 1 between the Flames and the Maple Leafs. Coming up next, the Marlies and the Americans, Game 1 in Rochester. We hope to see you there. Draw one back by Tavares. Brody shoots. Glove stop. Markstrom. TJ Brody against his former club. Getting a look. I think the key of the game here in the final few minutes is just try to get someone in front of the net. Try to find a rebound opportunity. You need to find some open space where the Flames aren't defending. Brody. Here's Riley. Drops it back, but it rolls outside the zone. Brody back in with Kashe. Here's Kashe. Centers it in front to Tavares. Got it back. He backhands it towards the goal. It's behind Markstrom, and it didn't cross the line. Kept in by the Maple Leafs momentarily. Valimaki gets it ahead. 53 seconds to go, third period. Here's Backlund to Monahan. Picked up by Kashe. He plays it down the ice. Riley's going to race after it. And the Flames are there first, icing with 44 seconds to go here in the third period. 2-2 game here in Game 1. It's not going to be an easy road for either team here in this series. You can tell just from Game 1. Logren. Here's Ritchie. Flips it in, far side, meeting there. They usually say whoever scores first wins the game by 70% of the time. Malgin. Tanev. Here's Winholm. 30 seconds to go in the period. And Winholm was in. Liljegren stripped him of the puck. And just about stole it back. Marner, the pass too far for him. He goes after it. And there's no icing. It's waved off by the ref. Here's Malgin. Flames back in the Toronto zone. Malgin with Winholm to the net. A lot of open ice right now for the Flames. Chance in front. Stopped by Joseph Wall. Liljegren ahead. That's not out. Tavares kept in by the Flames. Winholm in front of the net. Tanev stopped by Joseph Wall right before the buzzer. 2-2 here in the third period, looking at overtime. Yeah, what a game here tonight. I know it's Game 1, and it's been a sharp one for both teams. 2-2 is not high scoring, and there hasn't been a lot of opportunities that are high chance. Draw one back by the Flames, but that'll do it for the third. We're going to overtime in the first game in this series between the Leafs and the Flames. It's 2-2 after 3. Shot to go in the game are 15 for Toronto with 2, 6 for the Flames with 2. Hits 12-6 Toronto, faceoffs 10-7 Flames. No power plays, 2-2 after 3. Welcome into overtime here in Game 1 in Scotiabank Arena. Maple Leafs 2, Flames 2. Here we go, overtime needed. Draw one back by Calgary, Giordano to Monahan. In come the Flames right out to get. And now that's given away. Riley, Brody. He finds Nylander. Might have Marner, but he had to race back to the puck. Gets it back in front to Nylander. Settles down. Riley a shot. That's blocked in front. Marner back to Riley. Couldn't hold the zone. Brody trying to help out. Here's Monahan. Stripped by the Maple Leafs. A good play there by Nylander. Here's Austin Matthews. 2-on-1. That shot. Stopped by Markstrom. Nylander back. Dropped to Brody. Kept it in. Kashe trying to get it back to the far point. Brody's there to Nylander. And he couldn't get the shot to the net. Kashe again, back in front off his stick, and the Flames regain control. Here comes Calgary, Gaudreau in the zone, trying to get to the front of the net. Riley, he plays it to Matthews, still on the ice, he has Ritchie with him. Matthews to Ritchie, back to Matthews, past his reach. Gets it back again and shoots, scores! Matthews with a quick shot off a bad angle, and Toronto wins Game 1. Wow, that was so unexpected. What a shot by Austin Matthews from a bad angle. This was a snipe. Look at this. Matthews picks it up, spins, and fires. Bang. In the net. Toronto takes Game 1, 3-2 in overtime. Big win for the Maple Leafs. They have the 1-0 series lead. Big goal for Austin Matthews. That was magic right there on that shot. Game 2 back here in Toronto. That's coming soon. But now we're going to take you to the Rochester Americans and the Toronto Marlies. Game 1 in Rochester.